Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice for the week starting October 30th, 2017. And this is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So your overall guidance, we have the card of the Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So this is an energy that says, don't be afraid to ask for help this week. Don't try to do it all on your own. It's also saying don't spread yourself too thin. Make sure that you don't overextend yourself or make double bookings or just say yes to everyone because you're trying to help. Okay, because the Ten of Gabriel says that if you're not careful, you can get run down very, very easily. You'll find yourself exhausted and burned out, and then really you can't help anyone. So it's saying be discerning this week with what you agree to do, who you agree to help, and what you agree to take on. All right, it's also an energy that says, again, don't be afraid to ask for help and don't be afraid to say no, okay, to people who are really just asking you to enable them, not really help them. Be discerning with your time and your resources, okay? Don't try to carry the load for everyone else. If you can, make time for yourself, make time to take a break, make time to rest and relax, because it's coming to a point where you're starting to feel it in your body that you need to slow down and you need to take a break, all right? Your career and finances, studies, we have the Tower. So this is a major arcana card, and the Tower talks about a sudden shakeup that is happening this week for some of you. It will be something that seemingly is coming out of the blue, and something is taken away or destroyed. It's a very big shift. It's a very big change. Now this could be restructuring happening on the level of the entire company that you're working for. This could be people getting fired en masse. This could be finding out that either your department is no longer required, or someone's going bankrupt, or anything like that, okay? The Tower card, however, asks us to focus on what is left and to see what we can do with that, okay? Because oftentimes whatever is taken away or destroyed under the energy of the Tower, it was either wrong to begin with, it wasn't good for us, or it was steering us in the wrong direction. So whatever shocking news you receive this week, know that it's for the better, and also try to make the best of that situation, all right, with this energy. It can talk about a bit of a meltdown situation if you're taking on too much under this energy, okay? So try to be aware of that, and then just be discerning with what you take on, all right? And you may be dealing with an Aries in your work situation, or to do with your studies, or to do with how you earn your living. There may be an Aries that is being very difficult and causing issues, all right? Because Ten of Gabriel is the Ten of Wands, so fire sign energy again. So don't let anyone give you a hard time, especially if this person has Aries in their chart. They will not take no for an answer. You need to put your foot down. For your communications in your environment, we have the Death card, and Aries just had the same card in this position. So with the Death card here for you, in terms of communications and environment, you may want to look at what kind of friendships you have, and are those people really your friends? You have to be discerning with who you allow in your life, who you keep in your life, who you take care of, who you take responsibility for, okay? There may be an ending that is coming in this sector, in this area for you, because there's someone who is definitely just draining your resources, okay? Resources of all kinds is what I'm getting here. And again, this person may have fire in their chart, or they may have Scorpio in their chart as well. Bottom line is, something needs to go, someone needs to go, something needs to give. There may be an argument happening this week. As a result, you decide, you know what, this isn't worth it anymore, so I'm just gonna walk away. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth me getting worked up over it. I was the best friend that I could be to you, and if you don't appreciate that, well, good luck to you, okay? Don't be afraid to end things. Don't be afraid to establish boundaries. It's very, very important this week, okay, so that things don't get out of hand and you don't find yourself again being pressured into doing things or pushed into a corner or taken advantage of under this energy here. And it may be that you find out that either you need to rest or you need to go to the hospital for a checkup, or someone close to you, someone in your circle of friends needs medical attention and you want to be there for them. Your challenge, we have the Knight of Pentacles with your challenge. So the challenge with the Knight of Pentacles is for you to focus on your own things, for you to focus on your own goals, on your own plans. I feel that you've started to do something, you've started your own goals, started to work on your own dreams, and everyone else just keeps coming in and asking for your help and asking you to do things for them and asking you to step in and carry the load for them. And it's really taken away from your own priorities, from your own goals. So the challenge for you is to go back to those goals, pick up where you left off and just focus on them. Stick to your plan, okay, and see what kind of progress you can make with that. The challenge with the Knight of Pentacles is also you opening up and asking for help. You saying, you know what, I need help with this. I need to do too much too soon. I can't do it alone. So please help with this energy. Because the Knight of Pentacles can be someone who really keeps their feelings to themselves and just keeps on going until they can't move any further. Okay, so your challenge is not to do that. Your challenge is to express how you feel. Your challenge is to be okay with taking time for yourself. Your challenge is to be able to say no when you really cannot do something, and to go back to investing in yourself and your own goals and dreams with this energy. And to slow things down as well. Okay, it feels like a lot of people want you to do a lot of different things. Your challenge is to slow things down and to say, no, I can't do that for you. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I really can't at this time. I need to take care of this and this and this, and I need to do it in my own time. So don't be afraid to put your foot down and assert yourself. Okay, don't let people walk all over you or pressure you into doing anything or speeding things up. Okay. For your emotional life and love life, we have the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands here, for some of you, this is about dating. And there may be a tendency for you to people please during this time, okay? If you're dating or just in your emotional relationships of all kinds, there may be a tendency for you to want to people please. And again, the challenge is be who you are, slow things down, do things in your own way, in your own pace, in your own time with this energy. For those of you, this is saying if you want to meet someone, you're going to have to get yourself out there. You have to let people get to know you. You have to let people know that you're available if you want to meet someone new, because it could be a good week for that, okay? For others of you, there may be arguments happening during this time, especially with fire signs or people who have fire in their chart, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And don't let anyone push you into a corner or make you feel pressured to do something for them or to do something instead of them with this energy. It's usually a card that talks about dating, getting yourself out there, having some fun, and make time for that if you want to meet someone, okay, with this energy. And it could also be dealing with someone who's a little bit jealous, or a little bit overbearing, a little bit possessive, to the point where the relationship feels like work and not really that emotional bond anymore. And if that is the case, once again, remember, have a conversation about it, establish some ground rules, some boundaries, and then see what you need to do from there. Okay, maybe you need to end a situation, or maybe you just need to transform it altogether so that it's fair to both parties. So that is your reading for the week. I hope that it makes sense and that it helps you if you're dealing with these energies. Let me know what the cards are talking about for you, if they apply to you. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional information. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.